Hey, what's going on, guys? How's everybody doing today? I'm doing well, thank you for asking. Body beat down here on this Thursday early afternoon, 12:24 to be precise. So last year they released a figure. By the way, I collect action figures, and I do like to share that on this channel because this channel is about health and fitness and mental health and fitness and all that, and certain things give me some happiness and joy, and also suffering from depression and anxiety and all that kind of stuff. Anything helps, and so I like to kind of bring that out on my channel. So as you can see, I collect action figures. You can go check out the playlist. I think they're under the random playlist. You'll see me do some unboxings. And just a couple weeks back or so, I did a full-length video of showcasing my collection so far. So, anywho, last year, 2025, now I don't know the exact dates, so I'm just going to throw some random months out there just to make the story go. Let's say somewhere around summer of 2025, Mattel released a limited release of this figure, and even though I liked it, I thought it looked pretty, it looked nice, it was something that I might would have wanted, but I didn't let myself do it because, well, I collect pretty much just one line of Masters of the Universe, and that's the Masterverse line of characters. So if you let yourself start getting this and this and this, you end up with a lot of stuff real quick, and a lot of money and a lot of space needed, and so I try to keep things limited. So but this item was released, and I thought, well, that looks nice, I like that. Now I wish they would release something like that looked that good for the Masterverse line, but of course they're not going to. So anyway, they released it. It ended up being sold out. It kept being on my mind like the next day, and then the next week it was still on my mind. You were always on my mind. Anyway, it was always on my mind. And it might have been 2 weeks later, it might have been 3 weeks later, a month later, I don't remember. But let's just say it was that, but technically it might have been November, I don't know. But it was a little later on, and all of a sudden I got a notification, boop, that hey, we're gonna do another run of these, and there's a limited amount, and pre-orders go up like that. And I said, okay, I'm gonna get it, because if it's still on your mind, if it's something that's still on your mind, weeks later, months later, whatever, it's probably a good idea to go ahead and get it if you can. So I pre-ordered it, got my little notification in the mail. Boom, yeah. I noticed on the notification on the email there, it said delivery by April of 2026. So lo and behold, I was just so surprised. Like a week or so ago, I got an email that said, hey, your item is going to be shipped, and yay. And so so I got it before April, and well, here we are. And so it arrived today, and we're going to do a little unboxing here. Make sure I show the correct, I don't want to show my printing label over here. You guys will see my address, and you might send me something special. I don't know. So we're going to try and open this box. It looks like it's put together really well. So we're going to try and open this box as carefully as we can. I'm a box collector, by the way. So even this box matters because, well, it says Mattel on it, and so this is actual box. I wish they would have put a box in a box in a box. But it is what it is. I hope I can even get this out of this box. We shall see. It might take a little coaxing. We'll see. Again, there it comes. Okay. So, here is a sentence that I never really thought that I'd be saying. So, I got my first let me see here. I got my first Barbie doll. Beautiful. It looks awesome. Looks pretty. I like that. That's a sentence I never thought I'd say, guys, is I got a Barbie doll. But I got one. No more than 25,000 worldwide. So, no more than 25,000 worldwide. So, being a box collector, okay, I think that's some kind of maybe something. I don't know if that's tape or something right here. I don't know. But I don't want to mess with it. So, again, I'm a box collector. I like everything to look really good. So, anywho. So, without further ado, we got a She-Ra Barbie. And she's pretty. I wish we could get a action figure that looked even remotely close to this. So, yeah, this is what I had to get. I had to. And there's not a whole lot of art on the box like there is with, other stuff, but you get a little something. And they kind of go over through, they kind of give you a little rundown, I guess, of who She-Ra is or what have you on the back. So, anyway, kind of the 40th anniversary. And so, a couple of reasons I wanted this. Number one, I like She-Ra. The cartoon, I grew up in the 80s with He-Man and She-Ra, so the cartoon was every bit as good as He-Man, if not better in some aspects. So I've always been a fan of She-Ra. So I wanted to get a She-Ra. Number two, I'm looking at the, did I say that right? Anyway, so number two, let me go ahead and just say number two. I'm looking at this from a collector's point of view, which I don't usually do. I don't really typically look at things from a collector's eye. I look at it more from a fan's eye. I just like Master of the Universe and Prince of Power and that. But what you got here, number one, is a limited run, and number two, you have two properties here. Number one, you have She-Ra, which is its own property, and has its own fans, and gets people interested. And then you have Barbie, which is the largest selling dolls on the planet, and have been for like 100 years. So, more like 80 years, probably, maybe, somewhere in there. So I kind of looked at it as a collector's piece as well, and when I'm dead and gone, you know, they might want to sell these things and make a few bucks, and some of these are worth a little bit more than they were when I bought them already. Just a few chosen ones in there in my collection. And this is already a little bit pricier than it was when it first came out. So eventually this will be worth a little bit of money. I'm not saying hundreds or thousands, but it could be worth, a little bit. So that's another reason why I went ahead and got it. I thought, man, it's kind of cool to have that, because they don't just they've never done that before. I'm lying. I think they did release a collaboration one other time, so I might be lying. But this is a new one, so. Anyway, just kind of a something a little different, but something kind of the same with my collection. And it's just something I felt compelled to get, and I'm glad I went ahead and did it. And yeah. So, guys, don't be scared or ashamed to purchase a Barbie. I mean, girls go out and purchase things that you would think are mostly for guys, right? And a lot of them, So, anyway, don't worry about what people think or say. Just do what you think and do what you say, and follow your heart. That's what I did. So, she's going to go on my shelf when I get a new shelf, because I've already got this, and I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 5 other Masters of the Universe, the Masterverse characters over there, at least 5 more. So I got to get another shelf put up. I've been talking about that for a while. So anyway, guys, I hope you think she's pretty. I think she's just lovely. So good looking figure right there. They did a good job. So anyway, guys, don't forget, we also have the new Masters of the Universe movie coming out this year. And boy, that's been a long time in the making. And it looks pretty good. It looks like it's going to be a good one. Unlike the 87 movie that came out that was awful. So got my fingers crossed that we're going to get a good Masters of the Universe movie this year. We're still getting figures for the Masters of the Universe all these years later. And it's just a good time to be a Masters of the Universe fan. So anyway, guys, hope I give you a little bit of inspiration to do things like this, to collect things that you enjoy, and don't worry about what people say. I love my Barbie doll. And if I give you a little inspiration to do these things, maybe like, share, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff to the Body Beatdown and Shira. And don't forget, guys, get up, get out, get rad. Do it to it, and we'll see you next time on the Body Beatdown. She's mine. You don't look at her. Quit it.
Get up, get out, get rad, and do it to it!